Hi guys, it's ASBYT and welcome back to a brand new video. And today we're talking about how the Samsung Galaxy S10 might just revolutionize the way smartphones are made in 2019. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So this video has been made possible by the company Wondershare and the video editing software Filmora. Filmora is a great one-stop shop for video editing for not only newcomers, beginners to the area of video editing, but also for people who want a cost-effective way of creating video in a much more professional manner. For videos you want to create, with those clips you can add new filters, transitions, and loads of different effects. There's now faster imports and exports, and two personal things that I really like, visual audio waveforms, and they've added audio keyframes, which means you can actually adjust the volume of a clip in lots of different areas, not just the clip as a whole. And another great thing about this software is it is Mac and Windows compatible, so you can start a project on one device and actually continue it on another, and they can be completely different platforms. Now there is a free and a paid version of this software, and I will leave a link to those options in the video description below. And as you can try it for free, if you're looking for a video editor, you may as well try it. Right, so the Samsung Galaxy S10. So firstly, we're going to touch on features that you potentially might already know, but you might not. So the S10 is due to have 3 different variants. Well, actually, potentially 5. The S10 Lite, the S10, the S10 Plus, the 5G, and the 5G Bolt? I don't know, your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. I'm just going off word on the street. Now, of course, there will be subtle differences across the 5 devices. So starting with the S10 Lite, it is the budget version of the device. It's going to have, as far as we're aware, a flat screen. So for all those edge haters, that one's for you. It's not going to contain the in-display fingerprint sensor. That, we believe, is going to be mounted on the side, much like the Elephone A5, a brilliant budget smartphone that has just been released. I did actually do a review on this very recently, and I've decided just now I'm going to give it away. So if you want the chance to get your hands on this beautiful color-shifting smartphone, head over to my Instagram and find the post that I made on this specific phone, and all the details will be there. I will leave my Instagram details in the video description below. The display size of the Lite version will be 5.8 inches, and it'll have an internal storage of 128 gigabytes. Next, we jump on to the standard S10, or as some people believe, the S10 Edge. Apparently, they potentially might be bringing that name back. Now, I think that would be a bit strange, but nevertheless, again, that is in the rumor mill. And that's, of course, to differentiate between that and the Lite version. I think just having the Lite name would do that, but I'm not Samsung. So the S10 standard or Edge version will be a 6.1-inch Quad HD display, and it'll have internal storage options of 128 or 512 gigabytes. Now, across the range of Galaxy devices, we believe there's going to be a RAM range. That sounds weird. A range of RAM options is probably better, of 4, 6, and 8. We don't believe they're going to go to 10. There was a rumor they were going to go to 12. That would be ludicrous, because I think 10 in itself is a marketing gimmick currently for what you do with the smartphone. And then we jump on to the Plus model, and that is going to have a 6.4-inch curved display, storage options of 128, 512, and 1 terabyte. Madness. The standard Edge model and the Plus model will both come with an in-display fingerprint sensor, which is of the 3D Qualcomm variety, the most secure that there will be available. Those two 5G phones apparently are going to be 6.7 inches in size, a ceramic back, and potentially 6 cameras, 2 on the front and 4 on the back. Oh, the glory days when you only needed 1. Standard across the board will of course be the SoC. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 will be used by all of them, and of course that is a massive lie, because more than half of the devices will be running with the in-house Exynos 9820, like for most places in Europe, for example. Let me know in the comment section below if you're a Snapdragon fan or an Exynos fan. And of course the 3 main Galaxy models will all come with different camera setups, and that leads us onto how the Galaxy devices are going to, in my opinion, revolutionize how smartphones are made this year. The Lite version will have a 1-punch cutout in the display. As leaked on Twitter, as you can see, the flat screen there of the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite, we're led to believe. And we've also seen many renders and leaked images of the S10 Standard, the edged version with that one single punch hole, as it's called, in the top corner of the screen. And the Plus model will have a dual cutout punch hole on the top corner of the screen for 2 camera sensors. So there's your main difference in the front. When we flip to the reverse, we believe the Lite model will come with 1 camera. The standard S10 will come with a dual camera setup, one with a primary and one with a 2x telephoto lens. And then the Plus model will have a triple camera setup. Primary, 2x telephoto and a wide angle lens. So if you are someone who is deadly interested, that sounds a bit morbid. If you're desperate for a wide angle lens on your brand new smartphone, then possibly go with the Plus model, because you will get 5 cameras, we're led to believe. And I'm assuming one of the 2 on the front will be a wide angle lens there as well, for those beautiful group selfies. You know who you are. And this is where I feel with the Samsung Galaxy S10, the displays will kind of revolutionize this year's smartphone game because of that punch-out display, or Infinity O as Samsung refer to them as. And the reason why I think they're going to revolutionize is because we all know that loads of different companies use Samsung displays because they are so popular. They are considered by most the best on the market, and therefore if they're manufacturing those displays with that gunshot hole spot, whatever you want to call it, in the display, many companies will utilize that. Now, yes, before you go hammering down in the comments and saying, hang on, Honor, for example, the sub-brand of Huawei, have had a device that has that punch out in the display. But like I said, they are probably the most popular company for displays, and that's why I feel it'll be Samsung that will revolutionize, because they'll be the ones that are selling most of these displays. Firstly, I want to know from you guys, let me know what you think of this new Infinity O display. Front screen looks kind of like the back of a Google Pixel 3 XL, minus the LED, of course. You know, having that cut out there on your screen, is that something that appeals to you, or do you think that would just look weird? Do you think that's better than the notch? Do you think it's worse than the notch? I'm kind of hyperventilating here. Let's move on, shall we? But let me know below. Yay or nay for the punch out. Now, of course, we have to talk price, because they're going to vary right across the devices. Firstly, the Lite version is going to cost, we think, £699. That's where we think it's going to start. The S10 Standard or Edge display will be rumoured to be £799 for the 128GB of storage option, and £999 for the 512GB of storage option. And if you thought £1,000 was mouth-watering enough, I don't know why I'm speaking like this. The S10 Plus will start from £899 for the 128 model, £1,099 for the 512 storage option, and £1,399 for the 1TB option. And yes, it's going to be an amazing device with amazing storage, an awesome system on chip, but that's a lot of money. Now, in terms of launch, most years they actually do an unveiling at MWC, Mobile World Congress, in February in Barcelona, and it's possible they may do it again this year. There are also rumours that they want to get it on sale for late February, which means they'll probably have to bring that launch forwards, and that'll either be CES in Las Vegas, which I am going to. Possibly we may see some more information there, and I will keep you posted on that on my Twitter, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. Or there's also a rumour they're going to launch it a week before MWC at their own private event, and therefore it go on sale in and around MWC. Another function that I haven't mentioned yet is a brand new technology for Samsung anyway, and that is reverse wireless charging, where you can wirelessly charge a smartphone with the Samsung Galaxy, you know what I mean. Imagine this is a Galaxy S10, reverse wireless charging the Pixel 3 XL, job done. And yes, again, it's something that is not necessarily new to the market. Huawei again beat them to it with that with the Huawei Mate 20 Pro. I think it's a bit of a gimmick. I don't think it's necessarily something I would use, but you might. So it might be something that's important to you. And apparently with the new lineup of Galaxy devices, we're due to see a better face unlocking system as well, making it more secure and hopefully quicker. So here's where you guys come in. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think of the rumours of the Galaxy S10? Is it a phone that you are going to get? Is it a phone you might get? Is it a phone you're definitely going to swerve? and why? Are you more excited for the Note 10, which will be released sort of 3-4 months afterwards? Are you more excited for the 5G phones or another brand altogether? Like and share if you did enjoy this video and found it helpful. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you're new to the channel and want to be notified every time I post a video on anything tech, pretty much daily content here on YouTube, I'll love you and leave you. I'll see you in the next one. So let's be your peace out.